Hello everybody and welcome to episode 1 of my space exploration let's play series. And today we already got some beginning stuff set up. We got some burning mining drills and some stone furnaces. If you guys would like to know the mods that I'm using in this, I will leave a list down below. But basically it's space exploration, of course, and then some quality of life mods. I also have this RPG mod. Basically it just has like different buffs to different stats. And then of course magic, I have no clue what this is, but yeah. And then we have far reach. There's these little mining guys in the mining depot. And so yeah, I'm not really going for a standard run here. I mean, we're playing modded anyways, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, if there's an opportunity to make this run a bit easier, I'm gonna take it, because this is gonna be a long run. But yeah, what I was working on was just getting these basic depots, mining depots down. All you gotta do is add a little more of these little mining drones and they start picking up ore. So yeah, the next one I was gonna start working on is the coal. Oh, I would also like to mention we have these I have the loaders mod on, so it starts out with these chutes. They're pretty nice. It's basically like inserters, but the way it works is it has to go from either outside of something or a belt has to be attached, so you can't just have a loader come out and then put into another loader. Or yeah, you can do that, but you can't like have a belt going sideways like this and then have a loader here, loader here, loader here, taking it off this belt. You have to have a belt going into the loader. So that's the only downside of them, but still they're pretty useful and I'm still going to use them plenty. Okay, so other than stone, we finally got our depots done, and we have 10 of these little miner guys and all of these. And I got a little smelting setup going here for the iron, just a basic one. And then I'm going to get a little one for copper as well. And then we'll finally get started on research. So I'm going to do something a little weird. We got some 10 red science packs. And normally I would go for something like this first, because there's 10. But I actually want to get these underground belts so I can get this little burner setup done. So we're actually going to start research on this, and I'm just going to manually craft 10 of these bad boys. Just need to make some iron gears and a burner assembling machine. So yeah, let's throw this in for now. And then let's get some research, or some gears made. So we just need... There we go. Okay, so I guess I couldn't craft them myself, so I just went ahead and put all the resources in here. This is the setup that it's going to be anyways, so... Oh, oops. Oh my goodness. I was pressing control. Let's go ahead and put those in there. There we go. Yay, we finally got our logistics. Perfect. Now we'll get started on the fuel processing and military and tool belt. Okay, so now what we want to do is finally finish this setup. Also, you know what, we will wait for the fuel processing, so we'll get it processed, then we'll get the fuel down this line, and then also get the fuel on this line and this line. Okay, so I got a little setup here. It's a bit wonky, but it's all temporary. So basically I got these underground belts going with the copper inserting into these burners and then spitting science out on these and then it goes down here to these science labs. And then for now I just have this simple burner setup, burner inserters, until we can get real inserters. So yeah, it's just a basic setup here, and I have plenty of copper for now, so we'll let that be. But yeah, basically until we get some more science, it's just going to be me going around and filling all of these with coal. But really everything doesn't really take much. And I know I do have the this, but I'm not yet going to use it, just because it would just be a hassle trying to take coal out of every single one of these to replace it with this. So for now we will actually, once we get some inserters, we'll get them laid out onto this. But yeah, I got it set up to where once I want to get my real setup, I have the fuel, the new fuel coming out, and it can go to the copper and it can go over here to the iron, and eventually I could probably, you know, split it out here to go to the stone. So yeah, right now we're just going to be working on getting some more research done. Just gonna get all the basic stuff. I know I could, actually we'll go for the electric motor first, then we'll get this other stuff, because that unlocks the inserters and electricity, so that'll be real nice. But then we'll get this stuff going, and while we're waiting for all of this, we will be thinking about where we want to set our first resources, which will be these little iron sticks. And then we'll go into iron gears, we'll go into single cylinder engines, and copper cables. So we finally got electricity, and we got the inserters. So now I'm just gonna build, like, I don't know, 3 of these to start off with. Sounds not too bad, because there's max output 2 megawatts, so that'll be 6 megawatts. And then we'll get a bunch of these small iron electric poles, and then of course we want a bunch of these inserters, but of course that's going to take a long time to craft. And while we're waiting for that to craft, I was thinking we should go out and find some biters and level up. Alright, we found our biters, and they are on the chase. Okay, here we go. So I played a little bit of this beforehand, and it looked like you get levels from killing these guys, but you also get some good EXP from killing the spawners. So, okay, let's go around so that we can kill this worm. Bam. Okay, so we got the worm, and now it should just be easy to get these guys. And we're definitely going to get a level up from this, so that's nice. Okay, so we got a level from that, and I actually just ran out of bullets, so I'm going to have to head back. But we almost have enough for 3. Actually, you know what? We're just going to melee these guys. And that should be enough to get us to level 3. Hopefully. Come on. Here we go. Come on. There we go, level 3. Alright, so we're going to head back. And I think the first thing I want to add is 2 points into this crafting speed. So now we have plus 30% crafting speed, so that's going to be really nice, especially in the beginning of the game where I'm just handcrafting a lot of the base items that I need. I also wanted to point out that this series is going to be a faster progression, just because space exploration is so much bigger than vanilla. And if you've been watching my other Factorio videos, I am not that far into vanilla. So yeah, if you were wondering why I'm starting early, it's because I have gotten, or sorry, space exploration is a lot longer than vanilla, so that's why I'm starting early. But yeah, the next one we want to do is automation. And then I think we want to get basic fluid handling. And then we'll just go ahead and get this like basic stuff out of the way. And although we're not using these drills, we still want to research them. Okay, so we finally got our automation research. So now we can finally get the assembling machines, as well as the long-handed inserters. Oh, and there's fluid handling. Nice. We got sand, small electric motors. So yeah, we're definitely starting to get a lot of research done, but now it is time for a makeover. So we're gonna get rid of all of this, potentially get a better setup over here. I don't know, this seems to look okay, I guess. And then we are going to get full-on smelter setups. Here we go. This is our first iron setup. Looks a bit wonky, and this chute cannot give out much items, or actually I think what's wrong is the yellow belts can only give out so much. So a full belt is coming out, I think, but it's being split in half. I don't know, it doesn't look like half of a belt, but either way, if you go to this, it says waiting for space and destination. But yeah, so this is our setup now, and we have plenty of iron coming out. So now it's time for us to move on to copper. Oh yeah, I did want to mention real quick, if you're wondering why the screen is like kind of green, it's like a night vision thing, so I can still see pretty well even though it's nighttime right now, because of one of the mods. So I did a little something over here. I forgot that I can just add more of these chutes to this mining depot, and then I just split it off, so whatever comes out, it'll split off between these two, so there should be more coming out, and I can always add more of these miners, so there will definitely be more coming out for sure. Okay, so I don't know where I left off, but I went ahead and started making these basic items because I am so tired of waiting on crafting these inserters and belts, so I'm just trying to get those as soon as I can. But I did get this layout over here for the copper. I haven't got stuff pushed through into it yet, but we don't really need a whole lot of the copper right now, and I have a bit of supplies, so I think we're okay for now. But yeah, we're just gonna keep going on this, and the goal right now is to get inserters and transport belts made. Alright, so we finally got some belts being made, thank God, and now we are going to make some inserters. But for that, we are going to need some small electric motors, which are going to need copper cables, so we got to get this copper setup finished. Okay, everything is starting to be made or smelted. We have kind of a janky setup over here because I didn't give myself enough space between the setup and the mining depot, but other than that, everything else is working good. So now we can finally bring this copper over to this line that we have here and get started on these electric motors. Alright, so we finally are able to get our inserters, which is so nice. This is very slow the way I have this set up, but once I get fast inserters, this will be no problem. And also we will get stack size upgrades, so also just keep in mind this is a starter base, so it doesn't need to be perfect. But yeah, now we're gonna get red science set up right over here, and I realized that it's actually perfect. I have the two items that I need for it: iron gears and copper plates. So yeah, we're gonna get this set up right here, and unfortunately we do still just have the burner labs, but that is okay. So yeah, we're gonna have 10 of these labs. Yay, we finally have red science. And although it is burner labs, we have a bunch of them, so that'll do for now. Alright, let's see, what do we want to do next? So we've gotten quite a bit done, So for you guys, it's probably like 10 minutes, but for me, let's see. It should say somewhere. Oh, I have to save the game. Let's go SE game. Oh, SE recording 2. Yeah, I did do recording 1, but I am trying to save time because I know this is going to be a very long series, and I just kind of took a long time for episode 1. So that's why we're going to do it this way. Save. Okay, well, I did not see how much. Oh, here we go. 2 hours. So yeah, for you guys it's 10 minutes. For me, it's been 2 hours of play. But we've got quite a bit done. We've gotten all this copper set up, all of this iron, and finally got our processed fuel. We don't have anything set up for stone yet, but we really don't need that right now. Of course we will in the future, but I will do that when we get to that point. So it actually looks like we are keeping up with the science, so that's nice. And now our research is going fast. So yeah, we still have lots of things to research just in terms of red science. And we're already ready for green science when that comes up. But we do want to get those fast inserters as soon as we can, because that'll increase the production of these inserters by quite a bit. Oh, you know what? I just thought of something. Yeah, we'll just do this. There we go. So now they should be making it a lot faster. And if I really wanted to, I could move these poles and add a third one, but that should be okay for now. We don't actually have the green science out yet, so it doesn't really matter that much. But yeah, this is my little setup for now. What I plan on doing is continuing it like this and like this. So like before, when I made this little mall, I did it on just one side, but I think it'll save a bit of walking, a bit of space if I do it on both. And this isn't going to be, you know, all the way into late game, so it's not like this is going to be like 20 long. Well, actually 20 long it might be, but I don't know, that sounds like a lot. I think what we're gonna do, and I'm hoping that my computer can handle this, is we're going to have logistics bots instead of conveyor belts. Also, what I might do is, instead of that, we'll do large train setups, because, you know, from what I've seen on the later game, is we're going to require a lot of resources, and I just don't think that it's practical to just have logistics bots. So yeah, we probably will have to use the trains, because we're going to have really large setups of production. Like just these little things, we're going to need a bunch of assemblers in order to keep up with demand into the later game, or at least to keep a good progression pace. So yeah, alright, I think our next goal is going to be going through this science, and other than that, I mean, we're really just kind of waiting for this science. I could set up a little thing for stone, but I'm just kind of waiting. So yeah, I'll be back when all of this science is done. So we will, in between episodes, go ahead and finish up all of this basic red science research. But I think that is going to do it for episode 1. We've made lots of progress, especially for the fact that this is space exploration. Or should I say, it includes AAI. Can't remember what that stands for, but it makes the early game longer. So But we got plenty done. I think next episode we are going to try to level up a bit. So that'll be kind of nice, because this can go up to level 200, and having these extra percents are going to be really nice. Like the extra crafting speed, extra damage will be kind of nice, the extra running will be really nice, and the extra inventory will be pretty nice too. So we're definitely going to want to grind some levels. And we did unlock glass and some heavy armor, so that's nice. But yeah, that's probably going to do it for this episode. If you guys liked the video, then please hit that like button. And if you have any questions or suggestions on what we should do for the next video, then please leave a comment. Other than that, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.